Never in all my life did I ever think I would make this episode. This is the Books by Josh audio immersion, and this is episode 108 titled, Am I an Imposter? I'm not talking about Among Us or being a fraud. I'm talking about imposter syndrome, which is defined as such by Merriam-Webster, a physiological condition that's characterized by persistent doubt concerning one's ability or accomplishments, accompanied by the fear of being exposed as a fraud despite evidence of one's ongoing success. So, what does that mean in normal terms? Well, it means that said person, i.e., me, I only succeeded because I got lucky. Everyone else knows more than I do. Eventually, people will realize I don't belong here. My work isn't good enough unless it's perfect. And the reason I'm bringing that up is my books. Hence, Books by Josh. That's me, Josh. No, but seriously, so I'm going to update the numbers again. I already talked about I was making good money last month. Well, this is nearly a month later. We're a few days from the end of the month. And my current sales figures from ebooks, Kindle Direct Publishing, and also Kindle Unlimited from the KDP Select, which is if you pay $10 a month, you can read unlimited books that are enrolled in this, but you can't publish the ebooks anywhere else. And also physical book sales. Compared to last month, as of right now, with about 3 or 4 days left in the month, I have 2.5x my earnings. And I'm not talking about, hey, I've made $10 last month, now I made $25. No. I mean, I'm in a couple hundreds now. And it's just been increasing and increasing. I have put out a couple more books, worked on series, things like that. But the thing is, I'm in a state that I'm always thinking, this can't continue. And I know it's not sustainable, it's not guaranteed. But there's a little feature where you can track how many followers you have on Amazon. So currently, I have over 20 followers, which is the minimum amount. So I do have a fan base, something that I never had for my written work. And last episode I talked about following the money. Do I just cater to what people want by focusing on like my number one performing book, things like that? I haven't done that. I've gone completely opposite genre. For example, I could be completely honest. Right now, my series about a cozy life, former mercenary marries a dragon for a cozy life. That's my number one performance series. It shared numbers from all of the KDP reads and the unlimited reads and buys. But I could go more into series like that, romance, dragon kind of thing, because it's selling. I mostly female audience for that. But here's the thing. I do have audiobook now for another one of my series, but it's not that one. It's not even my second performance series. It's one that's I died in Brooklyn and became a Cheryl's grandson. Why? Because I enjoy that series a lot more because it's comedy. It's more of a humor, more business style. It's a reincarnation thing, but at the same time, it's not something that's the main niche that I'm known for right now for my audience. And I have another series that just launched. And this month is my third highest earning book. And that's just off book one. Not including book two, which recently launched shortly after. But the thing is, it's like I'm looking at the reviews and I'm not perfect. I don't have like all 5-star reviews. I've had occasional 3-star reviews, but it's to a point that I'm constantly refreshing the reviews to say, hey, am I doing better? Stuff like that. Look at the rankings. Oh my God, can I keep this up? And it's because of imposter syndrome. I can't believe it. And that's the problem because it's honestly real. I had people that sent copies to told them don't review on Amazon, don't do anything, let me know. And they gave me feedback. And I've run it through AI agents and say, hey, tell me your honest thoughts on this series. And it's like, it's just a feeling you get that you're never good enough. And that works with everything in life. You get a new job, you get a raise, and you're still wondering, hey, is it enough to survive? You're in that survival mindset because it's a new feeling. You're comparing yourself to other people because like they sponsor, because I'm constantly looking up my name. I get like book ads, sponsored things. Also, I'm not running any ads on these books and I'm generating profit. So that's all organic. That now on the end page of my new books I'm publishing, I'm doing a CTA, a call to action. So it's thanking the reader for their time, for supporting me by reading my book, and also linking back to my site, booksbyjosh.com, and also giving them a recommendation of what series to read next based on the book they're reading. So it ties two and two together to, of course, increase profitability. I never like talk about my site on other things or cross-selling, things like that, because Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V as he goes by, always talked about jab, jab, hook, you know? So you want to give, and then ask. You want to give away free stuff like the podcast, like my blog posts, things like that, my seldom YouTube videos, and then the ask is to buy my book. You know, that's why I generate profit. I give away all of this information for free to anybody. And guess what? Now I'm asking you, hey, if you want to support me, you can buy me a coffee, stuff like that on Books by Josh, or you can support my work. And I don't run ads on my site at all because I don't believe in it. I feel like it should be clean as long as I could pay my bills with my written work because that's how I generate income for the business I have. That's fine. But I'm to a point now that I'm still doubting it, even though I'm making a decent profit. And I've Googled it, I asked ChatGPT, I asked Gemini, Claude, everybody, hey, for an indie author with no social media, because I don't do social media, no real following, because I don't advertise all my books on here, and my site doesn't link to my Amazon, I have to fix it. What's the average income for annual? And it says most indie authors with no following, no social media, on average, make under $100 a year. And I've far surpassed that. And it made me say, hey, this is great. But at the same time, I'm still checking the numbers because I'm anxious. Like, I'm not anyone special. I'm the average Josh, which I used to say in my written post, writing for the average person, you know? I sit here and I record. I'm not a pro editor. You hear me make mistakes all the time. And I'm also doing all of this solo. I have nobody to really bounce ideas off of. I have a couple friends, but with different mindsets, you know? I don't have any business partners. So, as you can see, I haven't posted anything in a month, audio-wise. I've just been doing other things. But it's just something that I didn't expect to experience. When income comes in and I'm like, why? I'm downing it. I'm checking the reviews and I'm like, okay, I'm ranked in the top 100,000 overall on Kindle. Okay, in this category, I was number one for a week. Oh no, I'm 500 in this category. And it's unnecessary things because at the end of the day, I'm making money, you know? And my goal was never to become rich and famous. I'm not going to become rich and famous off this. I'm not making $30,000 a month off writing. That's never my goal. My goal is to get some form of entertainment and escapism or escape device for people that need it. As I mentioned before, it's in my bio. I love reading growing up, and it got me through some hard times, and that's my goal. And I'm still working on books and series that don't appeal to everybody because I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. Just like this podcast, I just talk from the heart, which is why I'm talking about Am I an Imposter? Because at times I feel like it. Because I'm using tools to help me put pen to paper and make my ideas come out faster. because it's just a lot easier with my workflow to use the tools I have. Some people might not think the same. Some people might agree with me. But at the end of the day, I'm getting good reviews. People are reading my work. They're enjoying it. They're not bestsellers. Heck, I don't even think any of them are over 100,000 words. But they are my own work, you know? My name is on there. My company is in the copyright. And they're on the internet where they'll live forever. So I just want to make this episode because you might be experiencing the same thing. You might have gotten promoted and you feel like you don't deserve the promotion because I've been there. I've made a ludicrous amount of money in sales before. I'm like, there's no way I deserve this. But I did put in the work. It's just the mindset. I can't tell you how to not have that mindset because I still have it. Hence why I'm talking about it. But that's basically it for this episode. It might sound like me gloating. I'm clearly not gloating because I'm constantly refreshing because I'm scared that I'm going to fall off as an author. I'm not looking to blow up. I'm just looking to pay some bills at the end of the day and maybe move to Japan and make enough that I don't have to really work in Japan, that I can survive in the countryside, you know? But that's it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.